Welcome to the Fantasy NASCAR podcast. Let me give you my quick thoughts on the Xfinity Series race at COTA. Some quick thoughts, but remember, racefortheprize.com, $40 for March, $250 for the season. You want that lap-by-lap data this weekend for COTA. I know you do. So, let's just look at the top three. Connor, Ross, Bill. It's Connor Zillage all day. It's not even close. We look at these lap times. The guy never laid down the kid, the child, the prodigy, the phenom, the late model superstar, the ARCA superstar, the Truck Series superstar, the IMSA superstar, the Mazda MX. Do I have to keep going? Yes, please keep going. Conzilla is going to rampage. It's not even close. Now, Ross and William Byron are pretty fast. They're pretty good. And actually, if you look kind of close at the stats and really pick them apart, if you want to be hypercritical, if we get rid of the hot lap to end the session by Connor, and we look at, all right, what are your second, third, fourth, and fifth best laps? Then technically, Ross Chastain was a smidge faster. But overall, we run that out, go laps 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Connor maintains pace, does not make mistakes, whereas Ross does. So, and Ross has the pole, or Connor has the pole, pulls away. Shouldn't be close. Should not be close. Again, it's not really a surprise. They're all in basically the same equipment. All the drivers up top are in the same equipment. And talent-wise, I don't know, Zilly might be the best of all of them. But anyway, you look at the laps, just doesn't run a poor lap. Now, here's the one fear that might creep into your head. What if there are cautions at the end? And that could happen. If this race runs green, it's Connor Zillage just devastating the field, getting a second Xfinity Series road course win. If there's cautions at the end, and your fear is Ross is fast enough, and Ross is right there, and Ross doesn't give a you-know-what. Wrong. What do you mean, wrong? It's Ross Chastain. He's a lunatic. He'll wreck his grandma to win a race. He's got that Tony Stewart dog in him. He does, but that dog has been tamed. Who is he racing for this week? Junior Motorsports. How did he get that ride? Because Junior Motorsports gave that ride to him. You know he has a stand-down order. You know that they have briefed him that you got to let the kid win if the kid's winning. Look, if it's your race to win, Ross, take it. But you're not bumping him, you're not pushing him, you're not doing anything dirty. If Connor makes a mistake and it's not Connor's day, then go ahead and take victory lane, Ross. But otherwise, the kid is our future. Stay out of the effing way. And you know William Byron has also received that order. Even though he's not technically in Junior Motorsports, but it's close enough, and he wasn't really in love with his car to begin with. He's out there getting extra reps. He's out there doing his duty as part of Team Hendrick. He doesn't really care about going out and ruining the Phenoms' big day. Well, that was terrible. So, I have no fears that Connor's going to be out there and crush. So give me all the Connor. And if I got all the Connor, then I'm more likely not going to have to play Ross or William. They'll fit into some lineups if I don't like the other guys. Who are the other guys I like? Well, you can find out the other drivers I like and their laps at racefortheprize.com. $40 for March, $250 for the season. Practice data in the 2024 COTA season absolutely aligned with the race. I mean, folks, they're going to go out there and they're going to turn laps. And you got what you got. And we know what they've got. We saw it in practice. So you can look at the lap-by-lap data and get a really good fine-tuned idea of what they will do in the race. And by the time the 65 or 60-ish laps sort out, it's going to look a lot like the lap-by-lap data. So check that out. $40 for March, $250 for the season. I like Conzilla a lot. Love it. 100% Conzilla. All in. Yes, sir. One last thing I will mention, and I've been banging the drum on this over and over and over. You've got to start thinking differently. You cannot keep playing fantasy like it's 2014 or 2015. You can no longer listen to touts that are living in 2015 dark ages with Microsoft Excel 1997. You've got to get more advanced. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to, but everyone else is. Your competitors are. And I'm not just talking about pushing a sim button. Those sim buttons are ridiculous. We're talking about advanced contextual information, utilizing tools to get information that other people aren't privy to, asking AI questions, but also inputting the correct data into AI so that it gets directed in the right direction. I put the data in, and I can ask questions about SIG, and if I ask it in the right way, I get the right direction. This is what you must start doing. Or not. Don't do it, right? You want to keep lighting a fire by rubbing sticks together, go ahead and watch an hour-long YouTube shows. Here I am saving you time, quick and efficiently, trying to make your life easier. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm a pompous fool. But what if I'm right? It's not what if I'm right. When in the course of human events has innovation and technology not advanced every industry? You got to embrace it. You got to get on board. You got to start using Grok, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. The list goes on. Use them, learn them. I don't know how to use it. You just got to keep practicing. You didn't know how to use my spreadsheet. You know how to use anything. Think of anything you started. You didn't know what you were doing at the beginning. You just got to keep doing it over and over and over. And then you start to learn it and get better at it. There is an arms race going on. It is not simulation. It is not selling SaberSim like every other website. That might be surface level, normie DFS. The real arms race is happening underground. And it's those that are mastering artificial intelligence to harness better information, especially in DFS where context matters, especially in DFS where context is sometimes harder to find. The NASCAR media is not great. It does not have a proliferation of beat writers like MLB, NBA, NFL. In those sports, it's more of aggregating and sorting through the information. Here, it's finding it, getting it. And that's what AI can do. AI is better at searching, sucking out, and finding these resources. It may not be the best tool right now for major sports, but it is an incredible tool in a sport where context really gives a better picture of a driver's racing, and where contextual evidence is often hard to find because there is a small media presence. Or don't listen to me. Triple Light's fantastic.